Liquidity in trading or investing acts like grease in a wheel. High liquidity can ensure a frictionless trading, whereas a low liquidity can cause a high friction trading. And technically speaking, liquidity is the ability to convert any asset into cash quickly at a fair market price. So, high liquidity means that there's enough participation from both buyers and sellers, and that helps in discovering a fair market price. Whereas a low liquidity implies that there aren't enough buyers and sellers, and the price of an asset may not reflect its true price. So, in options trading, or for that matter, any trading, it becomes extremely crucial that we trade only liquid options. So, everything else on one side, we have to consider only the trades which are highly liquid. So, if an option is not liquid, you may not be able to exit your trade at your desired price, no matter how lucrative that trade may otherwise appear. So, let's make it more concrete. Let's say that you sell the call option of a security called XYZ, and you sell this call option at 10 bucks. Now, after 5 days, you suddenly see that the price of this call option has dropped to 5 bucks. Now, since you're the seller in this trade, a drop in the premium works to your advantage. Now, when the premium drops from 10 bucks to 5 bucks, you've already realized about 50% of your maximum profit potential. And at this point, you want to exit the trade. But when you try to exit the trade, you suddenly see that there is a massive bid ask spread of 3 bucks. So the best bid is at 5 bucks, whereas the best ask is at 8. So since you want to square off this trade as a seller, you need to buy back. But the best offer available is only 8 bucks. So even though the last traded price, which you see as the last option price, is showing 5 bucks, which indicates that you can make 50% of your maximum profit potential and get out of this trade. But in reality, if you were to square this off, you'll only realize 2 bucks. And if you'll actually go and see the volume of this trade, you'll find that the volume is very low, and that is directly proportional to the bid and ask spread. So liquidity becomes extremely important, and having sufficient liquidity reduces the bid ask spread. And the bid ask spread is very simply, what a buyer is willing to pay and a seller is willing to offer. So there should be minimum difference between this, which allows us to improve our entry and exit efficiency. So just bear in mind that we start applying all of the considerations only after ensuring that the trade that we are getting into is a highly liquid trade. All right. So we've covered three important aspects of setting up a trade. Next, we'll see how to read an option chain. Think of option chain as a blueprint of whatever action is playing out in the market.